So I'm gonna start off this question and answer with a quick fire round. Fire, fire, fire. It's gonna be quick because I'm outside, and it's gonna be quick because these answers are quick to answer. If you were a dessert, what dessert would you be? A salted caramel ice cream. How long have you and Tyler been together? 1.5 years. Ish, less, more. How old are you? I'm 22. What are your top 5 musicals? Book of Mormon, Billy Elliot, and Spring Awakening. Ooh. Wicked, and I love Matilda. Can you do a makeup tutorial? Do you really want me to do a makeup tutorial? I think that people who do makeup would be very offended. New laptop. Hey! Okay, first question. What were the top 3 things that have really changed your recovery for the better? Hey look, I've got a little tail on my head. Oh, it's drooping. 1. I ditched all the preparation of making my food because I know that portioning, measuring, and making the food was a big trigger for me. And at that stage of recovery, that was where I was hitting that wall. It was very difficult for me to portion enough food. So I ditched all preparation, and every single day for a very long time, I went out to restaurants to eat my meals. I got to practice being flexible with different portions, and what they served me, I ate. I ate every single scrap on my plate. Number 2, I stopped dipping my toe into the water. To really set off my recovery, I had to cannonball right into that sea. I spent so much time making little changes to my recovery and adding a little bit here but then compensating there. If you've watched my previous videos, you probably already know that I challenge myself maybe 3, 4, 5 times a day just to keep the momentum going and reinforce the fact that even though I've had a cheeseburger for lunch, I'm not going to give myself the option to have a smaller snack. Once I've had that cheeseburger, that meal is done. I don't have to even think about that meal. Now it's snack time, and I'm gonna challenge myself at snack time. The third thing, and I've already mentioned this, but I stopped measuring my food and I stopped calorie counting. Scrolling through YouTube, I've seen a couple videos about whether it's better to calorie count or be intuitive. I do think that there is a grey area there. And if you're interested in this topic and you'd like me to make a full video on calorie counting versus intuitive eating, please write it in the comments so that I know that you want to see it. Next question. Have you ever thought about going vegetarian or even vegan to help your eating disorder recovery? It seems that the food you're eating to recover aren't very healthy, and you could eat a lot more for the calories you have eaten and feel much fuller for longer, which would allow you to feel more satisfied. No, I haven't considered going vegetarian or vegan for my eating disorder recovery specifically. I get a lot of comments about how I seem to be eating a lot of unhealthy foods, and I could be getting more bang for my buck if I decided to eat more healthier, lower calorie food. A lot of people have asked me, what do I eat when I'm not doing a video and I'm not having a challenge cheat day? And my answer would be, I eat the exact same way that I eat on camera. The way that I'm eating is not a cheat day. I found a way to eat that really pushed forward my recovery and made me feel so good in such a short amount of time that is why I wanted to start making these YouTube videos. I guess to answer your question, the food that I eat does satisfy me for a long time, and it holistically satisfies my mind and my body. I have found that I cannot live under food rules, limitations, or any kind of food judgment. The food that I eat is not unhealthy. The food that I'm eating is what I need to recover and be happy and free. And have that zest for life, the radiance, the glow, the luminousness. Do you live in Hong Kong or London? Or do you travel back and forth between the two? Where is your boyfriend from? I can't really place his accent. Well, I currently live in Hong Kong, and I was born and raised here. I lived here most of my life, and I've never lived in London, so I do travel back and forth, but just for holidays. And Tyler has a pretty ambiguous accent as well. I think it sounds very Australian, but he's actually not from Australia. He lived in Sydney for I'm not sure how much I should be talking about him. He's not here right now, so maybe I should ask him first. Can you talk more about the time you spent in eating disorder facilities? Oh, that is a big ask and a very long story. We'll keep it very brief. I have been to several eating disorder treatment centers in the US. I spent almost 2 consecutive years in treatment. I think partially how I am today is due to treatment and what I've learned throughout my time. I think being in treatment has really helped me with my insight and understanding why and what I'm really thinking and feeling. It ultimately didn't cure me, but to be honest, I don't know how I'd be if I didn't go to this treatment. I couldn't tell you that I would be completely recovered if I was there or if I wasn't there. Do you follow Mini Maud? No, I don't directly follow the Mini Maud theory or kind of rules. And are you burping? Maybe indirectly I am meeting the requirements if I remember correctly what they are. But like I said before, I don't calorie count, so I don't necessarily meet calorie limits. I just eat large portions for meals, large portions for snacks, and get on with it. What's the scar on your right arm? Oh, I don't really see a scar on my right arm. Oh, there, got me there. What is on your left arm? Yeah, I do have a scar on my left arm. There it is. It's quite interesting how many times people have asked me that question. I've been asked if it's a scar. I've been asked if it's freckles. I've been asked if I've got stretch marks going up on here. The story behind the scar on my left arm is a shark attack. Just kidding, it's a birthmark. I quite enjoy my birthmark. Birthmark, I quite enjoy you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Hello again. So, I've run out of the rain and I've taken shelter in a public toilet. See, look. Public toilet. When it started raining really hard, I went for a stroll and I found this awesome pebbly beach. And I don't know if I should be this excited about it, but I woke up today, it's Sunday, it's a typhoon 1, raining really hard, there's basically no one on the street. Initial thought is, well, I'm not gonna do anything with my day then, I'm gonna just sit at home, wait for the rain to go by. But I have found myself in a different position than I thought I would be. Shelter in a kid's playground. Let's do another question while I'm safe and sound. One of the questions that I got was, do you have any tips on breaking routines and rituals? A share of rituals and routines. My rituals were pretty time-based. They happened in specific locations. Everything was routined and ritualed, like we're talking about. One thing that was really helpful for me was to completely switch up my entire day from the beginning to end. No similarities from what I'm used to. It's easy to switch everything up and make everything different so I have nothing to compare to. Because it's too difficult to fight. If I said I'm not gonna do it, but then I find myself in the location where I do the ritual, then it's almost inevitable that I'm gonna do the ritual. Another tip would be, don't compensate. Don't let yourself do a little bit of it. Say my ritual is I had to do 30 jumping jacks. Today I'll do 15, 26, but that's okay because it's less. It's not going to be less for very long. I can't compromise with my eating disorder. I can't do a little bit less because it will always creep back up again. It's easier to do 22 jumping jacks when you've let yourself do 20, and it's easy to convince yourself to do 25 when you allow yourself 22. And that's why I had to go cold turkey. I had to do 0. I guess my last tip is tell someone. Make yourself accountable. Okay, let's get out of here. It's kind of stopped raining. It got a little bit too rainy for me. Yeah, I'm wet. Hello! It's not pouring. Ah, thank you. And look, I'm being healthy. Salad on the side. Hello, I'm all dry now, no more wet boob. And I'm back in my home where I sleep. Today I went over to my family's house to go hang out with them. basically spent most of the day by myself out in the rain. It is so sunny now. Hong Kong, what are you doing? You're beautiful, but why? Yes, so I had a good day out by myself. I like to hang out with myself these days. And you could say I was a bit productive. I answered a few of your questions. I will try and get to all of them. I just ramble on for a really long time. So let's do a part 2. I want to get back to all of you, so let's do a part 2. So if you have any following thoughts or questions from this video, please leave them in the comment section, or you can message me on Instagram at Rebecca J Lang. And I'm going to end this video by doing something that was suggested by a viewer, Max Huntsman. Idea: it would be very cool if your challenge videos ended with a challenge for your viewers, like the waffles from last vid. Go do the waffles challenge. Well, even though this isn't a challenge video, I do want to take you up on your offer, Max. Today I want you to challenge the idea of healthy food. What does healthy mean? There's a variety of ideas of what healthy means. You know what healthy means to you currently. I just want you to do one thing that might challenge the way that you think of healthy. So for me, when I challenged my idea of healthy, I focused less on the nutritional value of the food and put more attention into mental hunger. I decided that a factor of health is honoring my mental hunger. And it's a challenge, but it's working for me right now. So I challenge you to do one thing, eat one thing today that might challenge what you deem as healthy. Alright, I'm done. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't noticed already, I'm uploading a little bit earlier than I normally do. So usually I upload once a week. I am trying to upload twice a week. So this is my attempt at it. The first halfway through the week video is a question and answer. Fun, right? A new video is coming up soon. Stay tuned. Have fun in the sun, have fun in the rain. See ya.